Oh, this is the best one. No, the best one was how to create these ads by just clicking a button, and you're now a professional designer and color theorist and font master. No more papyrus font. Get spicy. This is where you spice your card up. The whole point is to, I know I repeat this, but the whole point is to make this your own. But here are some creative things that you can spice things up and think about. You've got such a flexible, there's just so many different things you can do. You don't have to do column ads, but add the columns. You want to add another row of columns? It's fine. It's totally fine. Completely fine. You know where I at one point I was really like rigid about things, and this is going way back. You like this story, Carrie. Like when I first started making products, if you look at some of my early products, I was always in this kind of mindset that I had done so much work and like tested so many things. I was like pretty sure, like, this is the layout you should use. This is the sizes that are good. And it was like kind of really firm and regimented. And I distinctly remember there is a chef called Marco Pierre White. You ever heard of that dude? I didn't either until I had stumbled a long time ago on YouTube. And he was I was looking at like freaking how to cook a steak or something. And there was these videos on this chef. His name's Marco Pierre White. And he's the guy that trained Gordon Ramsay, okay? But he's only like 3 years older than him. So they're about the same age, but he's the guy who trained him, okay? He trained Gordon Ramsay. His name is Chef Marco Pierre White. And he is this like, you know, he's like the standards are incredibly high. Like this guy's like the 3-star Michelin chef, and he's got cooking videos, and I'm watching this dude. He's got the accent and everything or whatever, but he was making this steak. I think it was steak, and this will make sense. He was like the garlic, and he's like, now the garlic, and he's like, if you don't have. First, he was like a pepper, and he's like, it doesn't matter how much pepper. He's like, you put the pepper this is for you. He's like, you're making it for you. You put what you want on there. And then he had the garlic, and he's like, if you don't have fresh garlic, he goes, just use the tube he's like, from the store. He's like, it's fine. So, and that was like immediately, because I had this, like, you watch like Cooking and they're always, chop up the fresh garlic. And here's this guy that's like the top of the world in cooking. And he's telling you, just use the tube garlic, like the shit you buy in the store. He's like, it's fine. He's like, if you don't have it, it's fine. And I remember that was where I knew that it was okay for someone to change things. And like, you didn't have to be so rigid. It was that stupid cooking video. There's also, don't edit this, just put that in the camera. There's also a YouTube video of, I guess he's the only person who ever made Gordon Ramsay cry, okay, from yelling at him or whatever. Yeah, and the video, we got to put it on there. We got to find it and put it on the thing. And what he says, it's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. We'll put it on right now, and then you can see it later. It'll play on the thing. So we'll cut to it playing. It's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious.
My reputation is a product of exaggeration and ignorance. Did I shout? Yes. Did I scream? At times. Service is service, and in service, chefs shout.
This is Gordon.
He remains the only human being, as far as I'm aware, who's ever made Gordon Ramsay cry.
No, I didn't make Gordon Ramsay cry. He made himself cry. That was his choice to cry.
That was where I started, this a long time ago, I started realizing, okay, not everything is, just because one person does it one way, it doesn't mean that it all has to be that way. This is the only way to do it. Make it your own. Make this freaking thing your own. You don't like these colors, change them. If you don't like the placement, change these things. Now you know how to do it, though. Now you know how to make those changes and just click them. Make this thing as spicy as you want. Use column ads, change the colors up. One thing I really like is, I wish I had an example. I just don't have, we weren't really prepared with other cards and our cards, and I just don't have a thing. But you can say you want to put your own ad, on there. Or maybe you can make your ad like super stand out. So here's how to make one ad like really stand out. You just use a big fat chunky font. And you just put your, need printing or something or whatever on there. And it like really stands out, just some fat font, because all of the other ads are so consistent. And then yours still has the same look, but it has a big fat font on it. Stands out really well. So if you're maybe advertising your own web design services or printing services or whatever, your freaking girlfriend, your side hose hustle or whatever, you can put that on there. And you could even put, I'm growing to like QR codes more and more. I know many of you are into the QR codes, and I've knocked them for a long time, but I see them popping up more and more, and I've used them more and more. Like every now and then you get something you buy and it makes okay, I use the QR, you scan the QR code. It's growing on me. If you're into QR codes, they stand out. Like you look at these layouts and you pop a QR code on there, it really sticks out. These templated ads just gives you so many ways to spice this thing up. You put the QR code on there, and different themed backgrounds is very fun. You want to spice your card up, you make it different. It's Valentine's Day and you put the pink background or whatever, and then people know it's that. And you make the ads and you just pick the pink or the white, and now all your ads have this beautiful Valentine's Day look to them. Or it's St. Patty's Day and you use the green, or it's the fall and you use the oranges. You can change these things up, and now people get the card and they immediately know, oh, this is themed for this. This is follows some theme. Oh, it's very what's it called when the flag goes up? What's that word? Patriotic. It's Labor Day or what? Memorial Day, and patriotic. You just pick the colors that work in Canva, and it's done for you. And now you can make themed cards, spice them up. So many different ways to do this. Okay, that's it. You better get on Canva and start making these cards and start making these ads and start having fun. I will see you in the last section will be part 5 of the 9x12 Master. You're almost a master.